Here's my strategy for testing product ideas. And what I typically do, because I'm now at a point where I have the means to do this, is I typically test 20 different product ideas at a time using this strategy, okay? But if you don't have the means to do that, then just do it with 5, for instance, or something like that, okay? So you've got to tailor these things to your own unique situation. So how does it work? Pretty easy. What you're going to do is you're going to find, in my situation, 20 products that you're interested in selling on Amazon. Let's say you want to sell them in Amazon Australia, okay? So you've got 20 products that you're interested in selling on Amazon in Australia. What I then do is I go and find a wholesale version of that product. So if I want to sell nail clippers, for instance, then I go and find a wholesaler who will let me wholesale nail clippers on Amazon. If I want to sell cucumber lip balm, then I go and find a wholesaler who sells cucumber lip balm under their own brand. So Burt's Bees, for instance. I will then list that on Amazon and see if I can make some sales. So I do that with 20 different products. I use the brand that's already on the product. I do not change the product at all. It's a wholesale product, which means you can't change it. It already comes with a UPC barcode. All of that shit's done. You can't change any of that. You don't own the product, okay? You're just testing the product. So, very important distinction. So I take my nail clippers, I put them onto Amazon. All I do at this stage to test them is I have one good hero image. That's all I do, all right? I keep all my costs very, very low. I have one good hero image. I put it on there to test, and I see what happens. I see what happens, because what you will find happens is that most of the products will get zero traction at all. Like, they just won't make any sales, or if they do, it's not many sales at all. And that's cool. That's okay. You want to get that data back, and you want to get that data as quickly as possible. That's completely cool. Some of the products won't make any sales at all. Other products will just make a few sales. And then there's usually one product that's like the best one. That's the product that may go and make, I don't know, 5 sales a day or something like that, okay? And that product, that best of the bunch product out of the 20 in my case, I then take that product, let's just say it's nail clippers again. I then take that product idea, nail clippers, and I then create my own private label version of nail clippers. I go to China, for instance. I source some nail clippers. I put my own cucumber nail clipper brand onto it, and I sell those on Amazon as a brand new product. So I still sell my wholesale product, my nail clippers, because why not? Why wouldn't I still sell them, okay? Remember, it's not my brand. I don't own it. I'm just wholesaling it. But if I'm making money, I'll happily continue to make money. But I then also set up my own private label version of nail clippers, my cucumber nail clippers, and I invest money into them, hero images, all the rest of the images done properly. And then I start selling those as well on Amazon as well. And that's completely okay to do. That's completely okay to do, okay? So that's what I do, and that's a very, very simple way to test a lot of ideas simultaneously and to see which idea gets traction, which idea doesn't get traction, and then to actually use the data that you get from that test to create your own products and start selling those products on Amazon. And again, I continue to sell the wholesale version, and I'll continue to sell it as long as it makes money. It's that easy. It's that easy. Again, not all these products are going to work. Some of them will make zero sales. Zero sales. All right. So if everybody's asking me now, How do you make sales? Some of them won't make any sales. Some of them won't work. And that's what I'm trying to find out. I don't get any reviews. I don't do any of the reviews. I don't do a test. I don't do anything at all. I'm just putting them out there and seeing what happens. It's very laissez-faire strategy. Again, I'm keeping all of my costs to a minimum. So I'm just seeing what happens. I just want to know what happens if I put them up there. Okay? Where do you find suppliers, Neil? All right. So, well, you can either, you've got two very, very good ways of finding wholesale suppliers. Okay? What most people will do is they will go to Google wholesale suppliers Australia, and they will do this. They'll come here and they'll Google wholesale suppliers. All right, that's what most people will do, but that, because most people are doing that, it's a really shit idea to do it. All right, so instead, what I would suggest you do, I use two strategies. Here's my first one. Doink. I'll give you the link. So I go to Austrade. And remember, I've already got my ideas. I already know what the product idea is I want to do it. So it's not like I've got to look for an idea. I've already thought of the idea using the AOE system, okay? So I've come in here and I might just type in here nail clippers, for instance. And then I'm going to search for nail clippers and see what comes back. So I'm going to use Austrade to do it. And that's a really good strategy. Austrade is great. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is to do a trade shows. So I'm going to find a trade show where I'm likely to be able to find nail clippers being sold. So that, for instance, would be a gift fair. So I might probably go to the Reed gift fair, which we just had, which Mark Robson and a few other folks from AOE went to. Reed gift fair. And you can either go along to these, or instead, if you don't want to go along to it, it's a good idea to go along, but if you don't want to go along, then what you can do instead is you can just go to the page that lists all of the exhibitors, so the exhibitors directory, that one right there, and that's nothing coming up, of course, because this is the next one, not this one right now, but you get the idea. Oh, here we are, there's coming. And then I'll find a company who does gifts in my nail clipper category, and I'll contact them directly. All right, so that's two ways I do it, and I find that very, very effective. So if you want to find suppliers, that's how you do it. Hope that helps. Testing products. Do you buy them and send them to FBA? Yes, I use FBA. When you private label takes off, do you eventually stop using? No, I carry on. Listen, if I've got a product on Amazon that's making sales, why would I stop doing it? I mean, that would be nuts. Why would I stop? No, you just carry on making sales from your wholesale product until it doesn't make any sales. That's what you do. How many of each would I buy? 10, something like that. I wouldn't use any other paid traffic. You could use AliExpress. 10 quantity of each is something that I do. Again, if you want to know exactly how to do all that shit, blatant sales plug, but here's my wholesale course where I teach you how to do all of that. So if you're interested in that as a strategy, just go there. You go to Amazon Wholesale Training right there. So from the advanced training info page, you go to Amazon Wholesale Training, come to this particular page here, and I go through all of my wholesale systems there. So if you want to find out more about that, that's how you do it, if that's of interest to you. It's a very, very simple strategy. I keep it simple. I don't invest a shitload of money, and it works. You know, it's a good strategy to do, so it works. All right, hope that's good. Hope you like it. No Amazon PPC, nothing. I just want to see what happens. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales I've used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.